Investiture of the Gods, Chapter 79.
Okay, let's jump straight in. The action kicks off immediately.
It does. The past general, a man named Wang Bao, comes out and challenges the Zhu forces.
And of course, Naza steps up.
Naturally. And Wang Bao knows he's outmatched, so he tries to cheat. He uses a thunder and fire attack.
A pretty powerful technique from the sounds of it, designed to hit both body and spirit.
It is. But the sources are very clear. It's a complete failure. Naza is just hovering there on his windfire wheels, totally unaffected.
And this is our first, key piece of information for this deep dive. Why? Why does it fail?
Because Naza isn't. He wasn't born in the normal way. He's a lotus flower incarnation.
So he's basically animated plant matter, not flesh and blood.
Exactly. He's spirit energy in a lotus body. So any attack that targets the physical body or the soul, the hunput, it just bounces right off him. Fire, poison, spiritual shocks, nothing.
He's the ultimate counter.
And he uses that immunity to get in close and kill Wang Bao with his universe ring.
So first victory for Zhu. But that just draws out the real problem, doesn't it?
Yeah, it draws out the main antagonist, Faji. He's described as a 202.
Which is like a monk,
right,
or some kind of practitioner.
Sort of an itinerant key cultivator from Penglai Island.
Yeah.
The key thing is he isn't a Shang general. He's an outsider.
And he's there for revenge.
Personal revenge. His disciple, Peng Zhen, was killed by Lei Zenzai, and Faji wants blood.
Which sets up the next fight perfectly. Faji versus Lei Zenzai.
It's a short fight. 4 or 5 rounds, and then Faji pulls out his secret weapon, a magic banner, a fan.
And what does this banner do?
He waves it, and the effect is, well, it's instant. Lei Zenzai just collapses. The sources say he closed his eyes and knew nothing.
Wow, so he's captured.
Captured. And it works because Lei Zenzai, for all his power, is a normal mortal. He has a soul. And that's what the banner targets.
Okay, so Naza sees this. He's furious about these evil arts, and he challenges Faji himself.
And Faji, he's feeling pretty confident. He just took down one of their best fighters.
So he tries the exact same trick.
The exact same banner trick on Naza. And this is where his whole plan just falls apart.
It fails.
Completely. He waves the banner, the magic goes out, and Naza just stands there. He's immune.
Because of the lotus flower body, right.
The banner attacks the 3 souls and 7 spirits, the Sanhun Kipo. But Naza, the text says he literally has no soul or spirit.
So the magic has nothing to grab onto. It's like trying to catch a ghost with a net.
Faji is completely stunned by this. He doesn't understand.
Yeah.
And Naza uses that moment of confusion to hit him with the universe ring.
Faji is injured and has to retreat.
He escapes using an earth eye, an earth escape technique, and gets back inside the pass, just furious about Naza's strange body.
So Faji gets back, pops a healing pill, and he's instantly better.
Miraculously, yeah. And he brings out the captured Lei Zenzai. He's ready to execute him on the spot.
But he gets interrupted.
By General Zhu Gai, the actual commander of the pass. And Zhu Gai makes this very interesting argument.
He says, don't kill him here.
Right. He says, executing him here is small. Send him to the capital, to Chaoghe. Let the emperor decide his fate. He frames it as a way to, magnify Feiji's achievement.
Okay, I have to stop you there. Feiji is this powerful, immortal practitioner. Why would he fall for such a simple, it sounds like basic political flattery. Is he just that arrogant?
That's a great question. And the sources suggest, yes, it's arrogance, but it's also a very narrow focus. He's here for revenge and glory, not for the grand strategy of the war.
So he's an operative, not a commander. He can't see the bigger picture.
He completely buys Zhu Gai's suggestion. He thinks it makes him look better.
But the source tells us what's really going on with Zhu Gai.
Exactly. Our source says, and this is a direct quote, this was Zhu Gai's way of expressing his intention to surrender to Zhu. He was faking it.
He was trying to save the enemy general's life.
He was buying time, delaying the execution, hoping for a rescue. It's this brilliant little piece of internal politics, and it's just as important as the magical duels.
A brilliant move, hidden as bureaucratic procedure. So Faji, completely unaware, goes back out the next day to challenge Jiang Ziya himself.
And now the real heavy hitters come out. Jiang Ziya, Li Jing, a bunch of others.
Jiang Ziya decides to end it quickly. He pulls out his ultimate weapon.
The god-beating whip.
And this isn't just a whip, is it? It's like a tool of cosmic law.
It's an artifact of judicial authority. It's made to enforce celestial discipline on those who are part of the system.
But then comes the big shock, the ultimate curveball. Faji just catches
it. The whip is completely useless against him.
Why? What makes him so special?
This is a huge moment. The source explains that the whip fails because Faji is not on the Investiture of the Gods list.
Did he?
Right. Think of that list as the divine register. The whip only has power, has jurisdiction over people on that list, the future gods. Faji is a powerful cultivator, but he's an independent. He's outside the system.
So the whip has no legal authority over him. He just casually grabs this ultimate weapon of heavenly justice.
Yeah. You can imagine the look on Zhang Ziya's face. It's like your ultimate cheat code just failed in real time.
That creates a huge problem.
A severe problem.
Yeah.
But luckily for them, reinforcements arrive at that exact moment.
Provision officers.
Tu Jingsun and Yang Jian show up, and then Zhang Lun arrives as well.
So things go south for Fiji fast. Suddenly he's not in a duel anymore.
No, he's surrounded. He's got Zhang Ziya, Li Jing, and these 3 new, very specialized fighters hemming him in. He can't use his powerful artifact.
And he's just overwhelmed by numbers and different skill sets.
And the final blow comes from them working together. Tu Jingsun, the dwarf general, goes low. He attacks Faji's legs.
Forcing him to react.
Right, forcing Faji to try and use his earth escape technique. And that split-second decision is the opening Zhang Lun has been waiting for.
And Zhang Lun uses his signature move.
He does. He hums 2 beams of white light from his nostrils. Faji looks up as he's trying to escape.
And the light hits him.
It hits his 3 souls and 7 spirits. The sources say they went traceless. He just collapses. Captured.
And this is the real kicker, the thing you have to take away from this. It's so ironic.
It's perfect.
The guy who was untouchable by the divine whip, the master of a soul-stealing banner, is taken down by the one specific attack that targets the very thing his first opponent, Naza, didn't even have.
It took this very specific, specialized knowledge to find the one loophole in his defenses.
It just shows you, in this war, it's not about being the strongest. It's about knowing your enemy's metaphysical weaknesses.
Exactly.
So, Faji is captured, brought before Zhang Ziya. He's ready to be executed. He even says it's heaven's will.
He accepts his fate, but fate had a much, much bigger plan for him.
Just as the order is about to be given, someone else shows up.
A new figure arrives, singing a song about letting go of desire and accepting your path. It's the great sage Zunti Taoist from the West.
And he has one request: spare Faji.
He makes the case that, yes, Faji opposed Zhu, but he isn't on the investiture list. And crucially, he says Faji is destined for the West.
He has a connection to the West.
A very strong one. This is the big narrative pivot. Zhang Ziya respects the sage's authority and agrees to release him.
And then Zunti describes where Faji is going.
He describes the Western Pure Land. It's this amazing place of tranquility, 7 jeweled forests, 8 virtue pools, a total contrast to the battlefield.
Kaji converts right there on the spot. He just gives up his old life and leaves with Zunti.
And this isn't just a tidy ending to his story. The sources say this is a foundational myth.
They give us the epilogue, don't they?
They do. Faji is later reincarnated as Prince Kituo in India, attains enlightenment, and is one of the key figures who helps bring Buddhism to China during the Han Dynasty.
So his whole story, the revenge, the capture, it was all just a recruitment drive.
A very dramatic one. His role in the Shang War wasn't about winning or losing. It was about getting him redirected to his true purpose, establishing a new faith in the East.
Zhu is riding high. They reach Jikai Pass.
Jikai Pass, yeah. And the commander there, General Yu Gai, he actually defects to the Zhu side. This was huge for them.
Huge strategically, but also psychologically, right? The sources really emphasize this.
Oh, completely. Xu Gai plays it perfectly. He releases a captured Zhou general, Lei Zhenzi, first. Then he presents himself to Zhang Ziya. Get this. Wearing Gao Su.
Gao Su, white mourning clothes. Wow.
Exactly. It's not just I surrender. It's I regret I didn't do this sooner. It's a powerful piece of political theater.
So Zhang Ziya sees this. Is he worried about divided loyalties at all? Or just happy to get the pass without a fight?
Well, he's definitely happy, but he uses the moment. He accepts the surrender very publicly and immediately spins it.
How so?
He declares that Xu Gai coming over proves the Tianmingui Zhu. The mandate of heaven is truly with Zhu now. It validates their whole campaign.
Okay, so it becomes proof of their destiny. And King Wu enters the pass. Morale must be sky high.
Absolutely unstoppable. They feel like nothing can go wrong. The mandate is with them.
So riding this wave, they move fast. Only about 80 li, the sources say, to the next objective. Tuanyun Pass.
Chuanyun Guan, yes. But this time, well, it's not another easy win. Far from it.
Because this pass is commanded by Zhu Gai's younger brother, Xu Fang.
Exactly. And this is where that smooth destiny narrative kind of slams into a brick wall of family drama and uh, intense loyalty.
Zhu Fang isn't impressed by the mandate of heaven argument then.
Not even slightly. He's furious and maybe terrified too.
Hmm.
He thinks his brother has basically condemned their entire family. He fears they'll all be executed by Shang for treason.
The sources describe his reaction pretty vividly, don't they?
Oh, yeah. It's intense. It says he felt the three corpse gods jump, like sheer panic and rage, and saw smoke from his nose and mouth. This isn't calm strategic thinking. It's primal fear.
Wow. So he decides the only way out is to capture zoo leaders himself.
Pretty much. He vows to capture Zhang Zia and King Wu to hand them over to Shang, hoping to atone for his brother's, quote, sin.
Meanwhile, Zhu Guy, fresh off his big defection,
Yeah.
he thinks he can just talk his brother around.
Yeah, talk about overconfidence. He tells Zhang Zia he can persuade Zhu Fang, Bu Yang, Zonggong Ziyan without even needing a bow or arrow drawn.
Big mistake.
Huge. He rides into the past, probably expecting a tense conversation, maybe some shouting.
But Zhu Fang is playing along, pretending to welcome him.
He is. But it's a setup. He's got Dao Fusho axemen hidden. Shu Guy walks right into it, captured immediately.
Ouch. So much for brotherly persuasion. What's Zhu Guy's reaction in prison?
He's livid. Calls his brother and bougie Tianxi de Pi Fu, basically. An ignorant fool who doesn't see which way the wind is blowing, doesn't understand destiny. He even compares him unfavorably to other big defectors like Huang Feihu.
So now the tables have turned completely. Shang has a key hostage, Zhu Guy, and Zhu Fang is motivated to capture more zoo leaders.
Exactly. The strategic momentum's gone. Now it's about tactical survival. This leads right into the first proper battle at the pass. Shang sends out their champion.
Ma Zong, the divine smoke general. Sounds impressive.
Shen Jian Jian.
Yeah.
And he's immediately confronted by Neza.
And the text makes a point here, doesn't it, about Ma Zong recognizing Neza.
It does. It explicitly says, Ma Zong sees Neza's high level of Dao de Gao, his Dao virtue, his spiritual power. He knows he's outclassed.
So it's established this isn't just soldier versus soldier. There's a hierarchy of magical or spiritual power at play.
Right. Ma Zong knows he can't win a straight fight, so he uses his special trick, Yi Dao Hei Yanpen Shu. A stream of black smoke just erupts from his mouth.
Conceals everything. Him, his horse.
Totally. It's battlefield confusion, an attempt to negate Neza's skill by blinding him, disorienting him.
But Neza, his whole thing is kind of transcending the physical, right?
Precisely. Smoke isn't going to trap someone like Neza. He doesn't even try to fight in the smoke. He shifts form.
The Santu Bye-Bye. 3 heads, 8 arms.
That's the one. And immediately flies up on his Feng Hula and the windfire wheels, gets clear of the smoke instantly.
So Ma Zong's trick is useless once Neza changes perspective.
Completely useless. Ma Zong is left exposed down below, and Neza doesn't mess around.
He brings out the big guns, the 9-dragon divine fire cover.
The Jilong Shenhu Zhao. Yes, he throws it down, captures Ma Zong inside it.
And then
9 fire dragons appear and just incinerate him instantly. Huawei Huijin, reduced to ashes.
Wow. Okay, so round 1 definitely goes to Zhu. Neza's high-level Taoist power beats the battlefield illusion magic.
Yeah, it reinforces their confidence, maybe even dangerously so. They think, okay, our top magic beats their tricks.
But Shang isn't done. They send out a new challenger, Long Anji. And there's a twist here, right?
There is. Long Anji used to be a subordinate general under one of Zhu's own commanders, Hong Jian.
Awkward.
Very. Long Anji blames Ma Zong's loss on arrogance, basically saying, he was flashy, I've got something better. He vows revenge.
So who does Zhu send out against him?
They send Huang Feihu, the Wu Cheng Wang, a huge name, a very powerful, respected warrior who himself defected from Shang earlier.
Okay, so a serious contender. How does the fight go?
It's a proper duel. They go at it for over 50 rounds. The source says they were Qi Fang Dishu evenly matched, like chess opponents meeting their equal.
So Long Anji realizes he can't win this conventionally either, just like Ma Zong couldn't beat Neza.
Exactly. Skill versus skill. Huang Feihu is his match. So Long Anji reaches into a silk pouch
and pulls out an artifact. This is where it changes.
Completely changes. He pulls out this metallic circle, throws it up, and the crucial detail, it makes a sound. A ding-dang zi sheng, a clanging noise.
A specific sound. And what happens to Huang Feihu, this veteran warrior who was fighting evenly seconds ago?
He hears the sound, looks up, and instantly, Dijian Qin. He just falls from his saddle, falls right off his horse, completely incapacitated, captured. just like that.
Whoa, okay, that's different. Not incinerated, just disabled by a noise.
Totally different. And the zoo camp is stunned. Jiangzi immediately recognizes this isn't standard magic. He calls it Zudo Sishu, left side arts, basically sorcery.
And Huang Feihu, in prison with Shu Gai now.
Yeah, he's lamenting being taken down by Shishu evil arts. He wasn't beaten by skill. He was beaten by this thing.
This must cause serious alarm. This artifact bypasses fighting ability entirely.
It does, and Shang presses the advantage immediately. Next up is Hong Jin.
Huang Anji's former commander. That's got to be rough for Hong Jin.
Imagine seeing your old subordinate suddenly wielding this kind of power you never knew he had. He must have been shocked.
So Hong Jin fights him, and
this is where we learn more about the weapon. It gets a name, the Sijitsu.
the forelimbs numb. That sounds descriptive and not good.
Not good at all. It's described visually as the yin-yang interlocking double lock, maybe these two circles spinning.
Yeah.
But the weapon itself is the sound, that ding-dang noise.
Okay, so what does the sound do?
This is the chilling part. The source says when you hear it and look up, it causes guji jinsu. Your joints dissolve, your muscles soften, your bones and sinews just go numb. Your whole body basically quits.
So it's a targeted attack on your physical structure through sound waves.
It seems so. It negates the body's ability to function. Doesn't matter how strong you are, how skilled, how armored. If your joints give out, you fall.
And Hong Jin.
Here's the sound. Looks up, bang, down he goes. Captured.
Oh, man. This is bad. Are they going to keep sending generals out?
Well, they try one more. Nangongshi, another major general.
Yeah.
He goes out.
Let me guess. Here's the ding-dang, looks up, falls down.
You got it. Captured just as quickly.
So in rapid succession, Huang Feihu, Hong Jin, Nangongshi. 3 top zoo generals, all taken out by this one sonic weapon. This is a full-blown crisis.
It's a disaster. That whole mandate of heaven, confidence from Jikai Pass, gone. Completely shattered. They have no answer to this thing. It bypasses everything they rely on.
Zhang Zia must be deeply troubled. What's their next move? They can't keep sacrificing generals?
He is. The text says he's really worried.
Yeah.
Because how do you fight a sound? You can't block it with a shield. You can't parry it.
So, who's left?
Neza volunteers. He's the only one who successfully dealt with Shang magic so far, even if Ma Zong's smoke was arguably simpler. Neza wants to figure out this Yao Shu, this sorcery that Long Anji is using.
So it sets up a really interesting confrontation. Neza's spiritual power versus Long Anji's physical negation weapon.
Exactly.